Hey guys, it's me, Waddler, and I'm a duck, and today I'm going to show you how to make this car backpack. So right now it looks like a clump of wheels, but as soon as I flick the switch, it extends out, a car body comes up, and I can drive it around like a normal car. And if I want to put the car back away into the backpack form, I flick the switch again, and I jump, and I'm back in backpack form. So, anyways, let's get straight into the tutorial. Credits to Tonk Donk because he is the creator of this mechanic. He posts some pretty cool videos, so go check him out. His channel link will be in the pinned comment. Before you build it, you will need the scale tool and the screwdriver tool. And it does work for mobile. So, let's build it. So, firstly, you want to have anchor block on merging level to red. Then place a piston. Then extend the piston. Place a piston on top of it, then extend it. Then one more piston and extend, then a chair on the top. Then delete the pistons, place 2 rods on the back of the chair, and then one facing like this. And then portal yourself up to the chair or fly up with a jetpack. Any method that you want, just you need to get into the seat. Place a piston facing downwards like this now that you're in the seat, and then place a titanium block, then place a piston on the back and place 2 titanium rods on each side here like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So this side is closer to you, it's not facing backwards. Then place 2 pistons here and here, and then another 2 here and here, and extend out this piston that's on this titanium block. Now what you want to do is place a switch, then you want to hop out, and I fell off, so you want to just portal yourself back up there if you fall off, so you're on the edges of it. Then get out a servo and then make it face like this, and then place a car seat on it. Then you want to replace the servo so it only binds to the car seat. And now that you've done that, I'm going to move my car seat because it works better if you set your move to 0.5 and put your car seat on the edge of the servo at the top here. Because I placed the first seat just to fix the binds. So now that you've done that, what you can do is place the wheels, but before you place the wheels, remove the switch, then place all the wheels in. So these are the front 2, the back 2, then you could add the switch back. Because if you don't do this, the switch will bind to the wheels and it won't work. So now that you've done this, you'll want to remove this driver's seat once again and then place 2 pistons. But first you want to place 1 and then extend it, and then another one on the bottom and extend it. So those are your 2 pistons that I told you to place. Now you can add the driver's seat back. So 0.5 on the edge of the servo, like this. And now, this is probably one of the trickier parts of the build. Delete the pole that was here. Then place any block here. And then scale it down from there so it's 21 in length. Then place on the bottom of this block whatever you want to build your car out of. But I've chose titanium. Now you can delete this and replace the rod. Now I'm just going to move this titanium so it's lined up with this middle piston here. And I'm going to place a plastic block and I'm going to make it invisible to connect it to the piston. So you saw how the car in the thumbnail had hubs over the wheels. So if you want to do that, like to line the build up with the wheels, do this. So mimic the setup we did at the top where it's 2 poles on each side of the titanium block, and then place pistons on each side of this And then set every single piston's extend length to 5. And then extend these out. And now place the wheels on these rods. Well, they're pistons. And then you can delete all the setup now that the wheels have been located. Like this. So now that you have the wheels, you can use this to base your car around them. So I'm going to build a car, so if you want to, you can copy the design. So I'm going to scale out towards here, then towards here, so that my car is 12 wide. Then I'm going to scale until it's almost touching the wheel. Then we're going to do it back to this side. So it's 12 by 2 by 11. Now on top of here, I'm going to set my move to 0.5, place a titanium block here, and one here. I'm just going to scale this one out so it's the same width. And I'm going to place this on the edge, scale it out to 8, like this, and put my camera like this, and place a block, moving it 0.5 so it doesn't touch the wheel. Then I'm scale it down. I'm going to set scale to 0.5 to scale this one in, so it's even. Then I'm going to flatten it. And move it over here. And this one too. So the front of the car's done. Now I'm just going to mimic this to the back. The block here. I'm going to make it flat. Then scale it over there. Scale it to 8. Place a block that's slightly in front. Then set scale 0.5. Scale this in. And we're going to scale this out and down so it's far. So this should look the same. Now I'm going to keep my move on 0.5. Then I'm going to place a titanium block here. Scale it all the way to the other side like I just did. Then same here. And then I'm going to make the window of the car. So I'm going to set move to 1. Place a glass block. Then I'm going to scale it so it's far in size. Then I'm going to scale it outwards like this. So it's 10 by 4. Then I'm just going to paint the car now. So, car's painted. Paint the glass as well. So I'm just going to pick a light blue. Then you can delete the wheel because you don't need them anymore. Because the actual wheels are up here. And now we've just got to finish off the mechanical bits. So I'm going to collision off the entire car. And then I'm going to collision on all the wheels and this one rod next on top of this chair. So all of those are collision on, everything else collision off. And I'm also going to set these two pistons that are connecting to the car. I will set them to extend length 10 instead of 5. And the piston at the top here you see next to the switch that pushes that block down, I'm setting this one to 2. So the mech suit's done. Now I'm just gonna place down a portal and I'm just gonna paint it red. I'm gonna save it now. You don't need a portal, I just think it's easier to get in with a portal. So I'll just go through the portal and then place a cake on this chair, then jump, delete the seat. Have a look, it's connected. So now I unanchor and I can walk around. I flick the switch and I transform into car mode and it works. I can go over the water and I can transform back into a backpack. And I'm going to show you one secret feature that this thing can do if you have candy. If you eat candy, if you drive near a wall, you can jump like that. Sometimes it takes a couple of tries, but you can actually jump up to this wall. See, I just did it. And spinning can cause you to get back in the car, so you can do jump like this. So, anyways, thank you for watching, and goodbye.